Welcome to Mic Check with Nikita. I'm your host, Nikita Gairam, and today we have Priya.
Hey.
Let's just get right into it. I think we can talk about, just tell me about yourself, tell the audience about yourself.
Yeah, so my name is Priya Thomas. That's a mouthful. And I'm the founder of Yuvana Beauty. I also have a nonprofit. Yeah. So it's a 501c3, and we do mental wellness therapy and also grant writing assistance for other nonprofits. But my main bread and butter is Yuvana right now because, nonprofits, we struggle to get grants. But Yuvana Beauty was launched. I've been a makeup artist from 2009, and that started when I used to work at Sony Pictures. But at Sony Pictures, I was in interior designing.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and then they sold the building. So they were turning like a 35-floor building into like 5 floors in another space.
It goes back to what we were just
Right.
talking about about downsizing.
Yeah, so I had like an office with a window and my own door, a TV, and they're putting me in a cubicle. I was like, oh man, that would be different, but whatever. A job is a job. But because I was doing interior designing and more facilities work at the new building, they didn't need me. So I knew I was going to be laid off. So I said, okay, plan B. And working at Sony Pictures, a lot of talent comes in. So I get to see the makeup artists.
Oh, wow.
And I set up the rooms for them. So I'm like, oh, wow, how much you get paid to do this?
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, $1,200. I'm like, U.S.? So I'm like, what school you went to? And they're like, Empire Beauty. I signed up the next day.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so I graduated there 2009, and I was doing more freelance.
Mm-hmm.
Then I did Motives, Market America for a while. So I learned sales in that aspect. And then I just started doing more freelance weddings, photo shoots and things like that. But in the makeup industry, I found like our skin tone was neglected. So I would have to formulate my own colors, my own lipstick. Like finding a good red for us is very hard.
It's really hard. It can be either too bright or too darkening for your skin.
Yeah, you don't want to look like an auntie too. So it's like it's a fine line to get a perfect red for our shade. So finally, there are brands that do have that red. Yeah. When Beyonce did a collab with L'Oreal Infallible, she had a Beyonce red. That was the perfect red for us.
Well, because it matched her
exactly
skin tone, right? Which is,
So I said, how did they formulate this?
Yeah.
So I started, researching and found out it's like a blue tint we need. So I'm like, okay. So then I started playing with the foundations, did color theory. And then I'm like, you know what? Let me start making my own little lipsticks and stuff I carry in my kit. And then my clients will be like, Priya, what was that lipstick you used? Like, I'm like, oh, you ain't going to find that. I made that. So they're like, you need to make this. So I'm like, making makeup. I don't know. Got to go to school now. Start from because I want to know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
So I went to botanical formulation school and learned how to mix ingredients. I did Oil of Olay, had a intro to cosmetic science on Coursera. That was really good. So I did that. And then I returned back to college. And I'm doing other things, but with the licensed esthetician, I wanted to learn more on a skincare level of how the skin really works, how makeup works with the skin or against it, and then how to put skincare ingredients in the makeup that works with the skin. So we're all going to age. And our goal at Yuvana is you do healthy aging. So if you're 19, 20, you want to be careful of the makeup you're putting on your skin. And also we talked about sunscreen. So the big myth with us brown girls, black and brown girls too. I don't even say black and brown because we're all black, but just different shades of brown. Yeah. So when I say brown, I mean like Latina, everyone brown.
Yeah.
So brown, we tend to think, okay, because we produce melanin, we don't need sunscreen. Yes, we do. We actually need it more.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, because when the sun hits us, it's the radiation. It produces UVA rays, UVB rays. So UVA causes aging and UVB burns. So depending on the melanin you make, you could either make like the yellow melanin or brown melanin. You're going to produce that melanin. So we happen to produce brown. So the more sun exposure, the UV radiation, the more pigmentation you're going to produce, the more brown on your skin. So I noticed like with my aunts, they will go to Guyana, come back, and they got all these brown spots on their face instantly. And it's the sun.
Yeah.
So it might not happen over time, but it might just happen just like that. And you're like, wait, what is this? And they think it's age spots, but it's not. It's actually sun damage.
So is that not to cut you off.
No, that's okay.
But so I recently, when I had gone to Guyana and Trinidad, actually, I went both this year in a span of a month apart. When I went to both countries, the first day, the next morning when I woke up, I had like red marks all over my face.
Yeah.
And it looked like my mom calls them heat bumps.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
So is that kind of...
Yeah, that was the radiation going in and mutating your cells. And once it mutates, that's it. So when it mutates now, it breaks down your collagen and your elastin. And that's what keeps your skin subtle and plump and nice and looking young. So when the collagen breaks down, your elastin breaks down, you start getting wrinkles and fine lines. So we don't want that.
Wow.
So the sun actually, it's not the sun. The sun is great for us, but it's the pollution in the ozone layer that brings in these radiations now. And now we're burning more, we're aging more because of the sun. So with sunscreen, I wear 100 SPF because I have lupus and I have polymorphic light eruption. I know it sounds like a superpower, but I'm allergic to the sun. That's all that means. So I'm a sunscreen person. So I understand how the sun really like just coming outside. Look at this. I'm burned just sitting on the train like that.
Oh my God.
Right. So the sun and the glass from the car actually like.
It makes it hotter.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So my car is actually tinted with UV blocking tint. It's the cancer patient usually use it. 3M offers it. So I have to protect from the sun. It's crazy.
Wow. Okay. So you basically went through this whole journey.
Mm-hmm.
You started off, I guess, corporate America.
Yes.
And then went into... So everything that you've done thus far, you actually went back and done like a program for it.
Yeah.
You genuinely, it's not self-taught. You've actually went and like learned.
Professionally taught, yeah. I just believe in learning because I don't want someone to ask me a question. I'm like, oh, let me go look that up.
Well, I mean, something is like skincare, especially skincare and makeup, the formulations. Those are things that if you don't know what you're talking about, you can't really make that.
Yes.
That's one. And two, you also don't want to put something in a product and then all of a sudden it becomes a bad reaction for everyone.
Right. And I'm allergic to a lot of skin products. So I will break out quickly and I just don't want that to happen to someone else. Mm-hmm. So when I test it on me and if I break out whatever that thing is in it, it's out. Okay. So like when I did my lip oil, I had vitamin C in it. And I noticed a lot of us pigmented people are allergic to vitamin C or it's too strong.
Yeah.
So I took that out. I was like, we're not doing that. So reformulating to make sure if it works on me, I'm like, it'll work on anyone else.
So I guess talking about... Okay. Interesting. Talking about Yuvana, right? Mm-hmm. What was the first product that you made?
So in 2018, 2019, I actually was trying to manufacture in China.
Okay.
Because that was the cheapest. And I did my first batch samples with them, brought it in, and my mom was like, what factory are you using? I'm like, this place in China. She's like, no way, you are not getting she's like, you have to either get it from Italy, Canada. She's like, you are not. And she's like, go test those stuff. Yeah. And I'm like, but they said it's all tested. She's like, Priya, China can say whatever they want. Yeah. Sorry, China. But I get my boxes, though, from them. So when I brought it in, it did have some mercury in it.
Oh.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, no. So
how did you know that it had
I sent it to a lab in Long Island.
Okay.
And they tested it, got the report back. I said, yeah, we're not doing that. So I got a little depressed for like 3 years. And I said, oh, what am I trying to do? This is crazy. I can't do this. And then I got really sick. I had like both my hips replaced, my right shoulder replaced. I'm like a makeup artist and I'm right-handed. So I'm like, okay, I have to figure something else. I guess I have to get into making this makeup. But going to school for it, I just loved it. I'm like, okay, this is what I was supposed to be doing, formulating.
So once you have like a passion, it just works out.
Right. Now I don't ever want to do makeup no more. I just want to create my makeup.
So what was the first product you launched with Yuvana?
The liquid lipstick.
Okay.
So I have neurodivergent, probably autistic too. So I stim, and one of my stimming is I bite my lip a lot, especially when I'm nervous, anxiety. So if I put on lipstick, within 2 minutes, the lipstick is gone. I'm biting it off. So I would buy like long wear lipstick, and then the same L'Oreal Infallible that Beyonce read, it was a 24-hour liquid lipstick.
Okay.
And I was like, wow, this thing really works. So went into searching how that worked and did some research. But I changed a lot of the components, the ingredients that are harmful, and I use like more organic clay. So it might not last 24 hours, maybe I would say 8.
Yeah.
But, you know, at least it's not harmful
Okay.
compared to something that will last longer. So with makeup, it's so hard because for it to perform at its best, it has to have certain ingredients. But then you don't want some of those ingredients in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, 8-hour wear is
It's enough. Thank you.
like, we do have to, it's just logical that we do have to reapply at some point.
You know, we
Especially
are
if you're
eat,
eating,
something
drinking
oily.
something.
Yes, yes.
You're wiping your mouth,
Uh-huh.
you know, especially like if it's like allergy season and you're wiping your nose. And
yeah.
Like yeah. I think 8-hour
definitely.
wear
Is enough.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'm reassured.
No, because at some point, like I also get I have to, no matter what, hydrate before I apply anything. So like I put on Vaseline or Blistex or whatever, right? Just before I put on anything. And I have to make sure that it's not. I don't like on me. I love matte wear. I don't like glossy.
Yes.
So when I put on a Vaseline or something, I'll put on the Vaseline. I'll take a napkin. I'll just
Take it
dab
off.
it
Yes.
a little bit, just so that it's not as
Dry.
like just so I have some moisture, right? But I do have to reapply, even if I'm wearing something long wear, because sometimes you get the
creases, the
creasing,
feathering.
yes. So I get that sometimes, and I'm like, when people say 24-hour long wear, I'm like, that's, guys, it's not realistic.
Right,
Like,
right.
you don't want to go to bed and then like having lipstick all over. You want to be able to take it off.
When I first was testing out the product, I had all the colors going up my elbow.
Yeah.
And I had it on for days to see how long this thing is going to last. I took a shower and I didn't scrub so hard like I normally. I was just, like wiping. I'm like, let me see. I'm like, oh, wow, this thing is really not coming off. And then I'm like, oh, no. I had to go get makeup remover. I was like, that's it. We got it.
Well, there's some products like ColourPop.
Oh, I love ColourPop.
But their liquid lipsticks, when they used to bring them out in like 2020 or even before 2020, actually maybe even earlier than that, I think like maybe 2015, 2016, those liquid lipsticks were like really long wear.
Yeah, yeah.
Like you would need an oil base to
just-
really take it off.
Yes, yes. I used to use coconut oil.
Yes. And I would be like, this is such an inconvenience. Because then when you're actually taking it off, then it's getting all over your
and then
face.
it stains all
Yes.
around. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
So 8-hour like
It's
wear
enough.
is fine.
I like
definitely fine.
ColourPop's gel eyeliners.
Oh,
They're
those
really
are good too.
Mhm,
Yeah.
mhm.
I used to be younger when like maybe in college and a little in my early 20s maybe. So I'm someone I go into phases. Like if I like something, I'll continuously wear it until I'm over it kind of
Yes,
thing.
me too.
Or like I'll buy like I have one liquid lipstick that I love that I continuously
Well,
wear
I did
every
bring
time.
you a little package.
Oh.
Yeah.
But I wear like this one. This is the one that I'm wearing right now, right? It's from Anastasia Beverly Hills.
Oh, she's good too.
And I've been wearing it since I turned 30, which was a year and a half ago, because my makeup artist who did my 30th birthday makeup, she put on that lipstick, the liquid lipstick on me. And that's like my new thing.
You're
So, like,
right.
that's the only lipstick that I wear, and I've been wearing
It's your
it.
color. It suits you very well. Yeah.
But it's like my thing, right? So like I don't go into phases like before. So what I was trying to say is in my college days and early 20s, I used to buy every lipstick, every new product,
Every color that dropped.
every color that dropped, every palette. Now I have my one Morphe palette that I absolutely love, that I continuously wear because it has all the right shades for my skin tone. I'm not really into like bright makeup or anything like that, but if you're going to like a fete or something and it needs it, then maybe like I'll do it. And then every day it's the same concealer, it's the same mascara, same blush. Like I don't change colors of blushes just because I feel like now that I'm older, like what works for me, I just like to stick with it.
I like to say it's your signature style.
Yeah. I think that's the better way of saying it.
Yes.
Like
Yeah.
I have the specific lashes that I wear.
Right,
I don't
exactly.
deviate. I like because I'm also someone who if I put something too heavy on my eyes and my ears, I start getting a headache.
Me too.
So I like have this but two specific lashes that I love that I always wear, and then my earrings I have to make sure they're lightweight.
Yeah,
Or
like
like
this one.
yeah, or I like what I'll do is I won't wear my earrings until I get to the place that I'm getting to so that I don't get a headache.
I text her, I'm going to be putting on my accessories because I'm like, until I get there, I'm putting on my
Yeah.
earrings and my bracelets. And, okay.
Because I'm someone who likes just to I'm like whistling at the same time. I'm someone who likes to be lightweight. Like even in the winter, I hate layers.
Yes.
I'd rather wear one sweater that's really
thick and heavy and do
Yes.
the job. Fleece.
Yes. I'm just naturally like I get very I think I can thankfully say like especially now in my 30s, I'm very much like I'm very well aware of the person that I am.
That's awesome.
So like
You're secured in yourself. Yeah.
well I think that like and I guess I like to attribute this to me being a Scorpio too, and I maybe I shouldn't, but as a Scorpio, I think a lot of Scorpios will agree if you believe in zodiac signs, but we're empaths and we're also very intuitive people. So we're people who like we can be very misunderstood growing up because we have certain quirks. Like I get irritated very quickly. I'm very moody, but like as a teenager and a child, I didn't know how to like handle it
right,
or express myself.
Yeah.
Even in my 20s, like there was like I have friends who have been friends with me for so long, and now when they talk to me, they're like, "You're grown up," and I'm like, "Yeah, I'm in my 30s, guys." I know I'm in my 30s. I know what I'm talking about. I kind of know what I'm talking about, but I like to attribute it to the fact that like as a Scorpio, I naturally am very intuitive, but it took a lot of understanding myself and then learning how to like my delivery used to be very off. Like I'm naturally an honest, transparent, blunt person.
I get in trouble a lot for that.
Yeah. And I used to be very much like, shut up. And my friends would be like, you can't say that.
Yeah.
Don't say it like that.
I didn't say shut up, but I did say your story too long.
Well, I used to just be like, if someone was like, if I had a friend and my best friend, she can 100% attest to this. She'll have some friends where I'll just be like, she fake.
Yeah,
we're not doing this.
And I will just turn off and look at them like this.
And I have the RBF. Everybody's just like, she's got RBF. Like they have to, when they're introducing me to new people, they have to tell them from beforehand, Nikita might have RBF. Like everything's basically set on my face, right? So I'm the type of person where like now I've realized where if I have to tell my friends something and be very transparent and honest with them, I will say like, you know, I love you. Like I have to preface it. You know, I love you. I don't mean this in a wrong way. And if I'm saying any words that may offend you, I don't mean to. I'm just trying to deliver it in the right way. But going back to it is what I was trying to say with the whole beauty part of it is now in my 30s, I understand my sense of style and who I am and like all of those things, which is why when we had our phone call about Yuvana, when you talked about anti-aging, and even though I'm still young, I am only 31, these are things I've noticed that when I turned 30, my body did change a lot.
Yeah, collagen starts to break down around 30 to 35.
Yeah, so I started noticing like my body in general. I started noticing it maybe like in my late 20s too. Like you just start changing. But as soon as I hit 30, it was like the gray hairs started coming out, which I was like, oh, my 30th birthday, I think a week after my 30th birthday, I found 2 gray hairs and I was like,
you're like, what? You're like, thank you.
I was like,
God, I guess.
I was like, God waited until I hit 30 to give me grace.
Well, he gave me a herniated disc for my birthday on my 30th. I was on the plane too, and I was sitting. I just felt like an electric shock down my. And I went to the orthopedic surgeon. He's like, yeah. He's like, you know, I was like, am I too young to get a herniated disc? He's like, no, it's 30 years of wear and tear. And I'm like, oh, wow.
Yeah.
Thank you for my 30th birthday.
I'll say things like, oh my God, my back hurts. And my mom will be like, you're young. And I'm like, Ma, like, I'm not that young. I'm an adult. Like, I have
Yeah,
to
but when we
remember.
think about when they were 30, they used to say their back hurt too.
Yes.
Yes, but when they see us at 30, we look like a different 30-year-old.
We don't, because their idea of hard work is like they did a lot of manual labor. So that's why at 30 their backs were hurting.
Right.
But my mom will be like, you said it like you work in
But
corporate
that
America.
hurts. Sitting down all day, that
Yes.
hurts. That hurts.
Okay, so what I want to talk about is Yuvana Beauty's, I guess, goal of, I don't want to say goal, but your main demographic is, you said 35 and up, right? Which I think is great, right? Because a lot of, especially Indo-Caribbeans, Caribbeans in general, right? We've never really believed in skincare. We've believed in just soap and water.
Yeah.
And I'm someone who can honestly say that I don't have a skincare regimen, which is really bad for me. I literally, the same, and this is, every woman that's about to watch this that's my age is going to be like, what the hell? But
Don't tell me it's Irish Spring, please.
no, it's actually Dove.
Okay, that's a little better.
But, sorry, my phone dropped.
That's okay.
But basically, the same Dove soap bar that I use on my skin, I use it on my face. And it just works for me for some reason. And I use a moisturizer, and that's it. And I sometimes, if my moisturizer runs out, I will use the same body lotion.
No, don't do that. Don't do that.
Like today, actually, my moisturizer ran out, so I used the Jergens that I use on my skin, on my face.
Well, Jergens is okay. It's not gonna break you out too much.
Well, I mean, I've been doing it for years. And
Okay,
it's never really like
right.
I've
so
never
you're used to it. Yeah.
Yeah, my body's really used to it. And recently, I started using like eye cream because I feel like I'm working more, so I have more eye bags. But other than that, like,
I would say that 10-step routine is insane.
no, it's a lot.
Yeah, it doesn't work
It's too much money.
after
too.
2 layers, your skin doesn't really penetrate any more products. So putting on anything after 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 makes no sense. So I would say definitely get a facial cleanser, a jelly cleanser or an oil cleanser. I do double cleanse if you're wearing makeup.
Well, I so when I'm, which is also bad, but when I wear makeup, I will use a makeup wipe from Neutrogena,
Yep, that's a no-no.
and then I'll triple cleanse with the soap.
Those
I'll clean
wipes
as much as I need to.
are a no-no.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. Micellar water or Bioderma.
Really?
Yeah.
What
And
about
put it on a plain wipe.
what about like they have those like makeup remover bombs?
I'll
Like
have to see the
LMS?
brand, but I would stick to micellar water first to get off the makeup, and then go in with an oil cleanser.
Okay.
Yeah, and then now when you're done washing, a toner. Definitely need a toner to balance back your the pH off your skin, because with the cleansers, it's taking all the good oil you need as well with the bad oil. So with the toner, it's just gonna balance out the skin and get it ready for serum.
Yeah.
So with my clients, I always say a anti-aging serum, and then your moisturizer. So the moisturizer depends if you like a oily moisturizer, if you're a thick girl cream, or you like the water cream thin. I go with the weather. So like if it's summertime, a water moisturizer cream. Wintertime, something more thick.
Men also need skincare.
Oh, more than ever.
More than anything.
The number one cancer they actually get is skin cancer.
Oh, really?
And a lot of men that are bald, their hair is exposed to the sun.
Yeah.
So putting sunscreen on your head is also important.
I've never thought that. Actually, that's a really good point. You don't really think about it because you think like face.
Right. Your
You don't
scalp.
think about.
So I take
scalp.
like I put in my tips, and then I just like massage it in and try not to make it too oily. But yeah, I have to cover everything. If I'm not gonna wear a hat, I'm like one of those people that have the UV umbrella up in the summertime. Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay, so we talked about your first product, which was the lip product.
Yeah, so when I launched in China, it was a no-no.
Okay.
So then we shopped around some factories. I found a lab, and the one in Long Island I used for testing, and then Canada was the winner.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so I went out there, met with the lab, saw the factory, and I love their products.
So after the lip product, what's the first, I guess, like skincare or in skincare makeup infused
Right.
product that
So
you used?
the liquid lipstick has skincare infused ingredients. We have like grapeseed extract, olive oil, really good stuff, niacinamide. The lip pencil, we have a lip pencil as well. And I have a skincare. It's 3 steps. Toner, serum, and moisturizer.
Okay.
And then eye cream. Cause I'm like, I'm not doing that stuff. I'm not selling that. Like, I'm not gonna sell things that doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's one thing with Yuvana. Like, I'm not into that marketing to pay people to say things about my product. Like, when you buy it, if you want to make a video, go ahead. But
Yeah.
I'm not paying. Like, I don't believe in that. So I want the product to speak for itself. So with the skincare, we have just 3 steps. And the men as well, but they have a rose water spray to keep their head moisturized and stuff.
Okay, so you have a
Full men
female
line
and
that's
a men
coming out.
line as well.
The packaging is my problem because it's like you have to buy 10,000 pieces for a run. You have to pay for the mold. It's insane. And then every product you want a different package.
Yeah. To make it look unique and different.
So
So
that's where we're
okay,
at.
so your men's line is upcoming.
Mm-hmm.
Your female skin line.
Is done waiting for packaging.
Oh wow.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I've been formulating for 3 years. So all the formulas are done. So I have foundation coming out. It's going to be probably 33 colors. Yeah, 33 shades. Trying to think of if I'm starting on the fair skin. I wanted to more start on medium skin and up.
Okay.
So that's where I'm praying to God every night on an answer on that. I move with God.
Well, okay, so realistically,
Mm-hmm.
or technically, I'll say, not realistically, you are Indo-Caribbean?
Yes, I was born in Guyana,
Mm-hmm.
and my ancestors are from India.
Okay.
I actually did the 23andMe DNA thing, and because my great-grandfather, when the contract was over with the indentured slaves, he went back to India.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so I was trying to find him, but I learned that my original mom, like 500,000 years ago, is from Africa. So that's when I learned we're all from Africa.
Well, I mean, yeah, don't they say like
The first one-
humans,
Yeah.
Homo sapiens, we all come from Africa?
Yes, I actually have
Yeah.
proof of how my lineage traveled from Africa into India.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and it shows the line of how we went all around the world. And then from there we went to Guyana. And then I have
23andMe does that? Like
Yes.
It shows you like exactly when
yes,
and where?
the path.
Oh, I need to do that then because I want to
Yes.
learn that.
And then it started giving me hits of my mom. She's from Uttar Pradesh.
Yes. UP is like a really big area for
Yeah.
us as Indo-Caribbeans.
Yep.
UP, Bihar.
And Kerala, my dad's, he's actually Tamil.
Really?
We found that out from 23andMe.
Oh, wow.
I thought he was Madras. He might be. I don't know. We'll see. After
Well, a lot of if you look at our skin color,
mm-hmm.
South Indians
are dark.
darker.
They call us
skin.
dark skin.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
South
know.
Indians are darker skin. Even like anyone from UP, Bihar area, Bhojpur, a lot of them are more darker skin. So I'm half and half. I say that, I don't know if I say this on a lot of the episodes, but I'm
Yes.
half and half. I'm half Punjabi.
Right.
My mom's really fair. My mom's like probably the color of your blazer.
She's from the top of the north of India.
She's North India for sure.
Yes.
She's really light skinned.
She's like porcelain.
Yeah, my mamu, her brothers, and my masi, her sister, they have a little bit of color.
Okay.
But they're still very fair. But you can tell that there's like a cream tan undertone.
Something going on, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then obviously my dad's from Guyana. So I literally come from half and half, and it's
That's
I always,
fun though.
It's fun, but at the same time, like when we're talking about like, you know, Indians calling us dark and all of those things, like I've dealt with the racism on both sides, like not from my family, obviously.
Right, because they can't.
They can't at the same time. But like when we're out in like, when my mom does her Indian shows and we do things like that and I'm talking to people and I know even if I wear an Indian outfit, put on makeup, put on a bindi, everything, I look in the mirror and I'm like, okay, you look Indian.
Mm-hmm.
But then to an Indian person,
they're like,
she's
she's
not
Chinese
Indian.
or Trinidad.
Yeah, she's something
It's
different.
something on us. I
Yeah.
don't know what it is.
Yeah, and then they hear me speak Hindi and they're like,
you have an accent.
You know Hindi?
Uh-huh.
What's going on? And I'm like, my mom's Punjabi, guys. Like, even my friends too. Now my friends will ask me. They're like, or sometimes like if we're out or whatever, and then we're in an Uber, and I have a friend who's not close with me in the Uber, and if there's like a Uber driver who's like Indian or Punjabi, and they're playing music, and I'm talking to them in Hindi, everybody's looking at me like, what is going on? Like just the other day, not the other day, but like just a few months ago, because we work with a lot of the artists, I was in Canada for a show, and we were all going back to go have dinner and stuff. And one of the artists, his manager said, like, Nick, you speak Hindi, right? Because we know your mom's Punjabi. And I'm like, yeah. And I remember the artist, and mind you, they've all known me since I was a kid. Like the artist looked at me and he was like, you speak Hindi? And I'm like, yeah. I was like, why do you think like when most of our community decides to not pronounce the words properly, I can call it out so quickly.
Oh, that's why you pronounce things so well. Yes.
So like I have one of my best friends, Randy Reckless, actually. He's when he was bringing out Tum Tana Na, his like breakout song a few years ago, he called me and he was like, how do you say this word? Pronounce it for me. He's like, I gotta record it, pronounce it. And he's like, is it pool or is it fool? Which one is it? And I was like, well, it depends on the region you come from. I was like, what does the song say? And he's like, pool. And he's like, but it sounds like pool. Like I'm saying, I'm going to the pool today, right? And I'm like, no, it's PH. And he's like, so how do you pronounce it? I'm like, puh.
Oh,
I was like, you have to have the huh in there. And he's like, but it's so subtle. And I'm like, yes. So I have to like sit there. Because like if you like a lot, and we're diverging into a lot of different tangents right now, but people don't realize in our culture especially that one small little nuance change in the pronunciation makes it a totally different word. So like when we say like BHAI, bhai, right, which means brother, or we say bai, BAI,
like
bye. Yeah, they're totally different words. So when I say bhai or bai, no, sorry, I just pronounced that wrong. Bhai, right, with the H in it,
that's brother.
That means brother. When I say bai, that means
like boy.
That means the cleaning lady.
Oh, no.
Bai in India means like the person who washes your clothes.
Oh, wow.
So it's two totally different things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
So a lot of people don't realize that even the smallest little nuance.
That's a big difference in what they translate to.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Like I remember I was listening to a song. There's a song, Ye Pode. A lot of people like to recreate that song. So at the beginning of the song, when you hear the song, in the original, it says, Ye Pode, Ye Patte. People think she's saying, Ye Pode, Ye Patte. But she's saying ye pode, but because the audio's unclear, because body's not a word.
Okay, you will pick that up.
And I'm like, this is not body's not a word. Body means something different in South Indian language, but in Hindi it's not a word.
I was at a nonprofit mixer and someone from India asked me like, do you watch Indian movies? I was like, oh man, the last time I saw one was Dil to Pagal Hai. And he was like, he looked at me like this. He's like, your accent is so cute. I was like, what accent? He's like, the way you say the movie name. I'm like, I said it wrong? He's like, no, it's just your accent.
No, but it's so funny because like when I'm speaking Hindi, like to my mom and stuff, I sound decent.
Normal.
Right? But when I'm speaking to someone from India, it sound like some words are just like, and I've realized like I which I've been very happy to do recently, a lot of my Surinamese friends and artists that I work with, they either understand Hindi or they speak Hindi. So when I went to Aruba in March, that cast was pretty much Surinamese and they all speak Hindi.
Okay.
So I was talking to one of them in straight Hindi the entire time. But it made me realize that it used to be such a second like instinct to me, like a full-on second language, that now if I'm having a conversation with somebody in Hindi, it takes me a little bit longer to get the words out.
Okay.
Because sometimes I'll start off a sentence and then I'm like, in my mind I'm like, shit, what's that word?
Right. Listen, I do that in English. I'll be like, oh, what's up? So don't worry. But it's great to have two languages.
I love it. You know, and my sister and my brother-in-law, my sister's married, and
how did you pick up Hindi from your mom speaking?
So the way it was in our household when my parents were together was my mom only spoke to me in Hindi. My dad only spoke to me in English. My mom's family was instructed, because my nanny took care of us a lot. My nanny was instructed only speak to her in Hindi. And my aji would come from Guyana and stay with us for 6 months at a time. So during the week, my aji would be with us.
So you got that Guyanese accent from the aji, English from your dad.
English from my dad, and then aji would speak to me in English too.
Oh, okay.
But my Guyanese accent, I don't have one.
Slight, just a little bit with some words.
Some words, right? But I like to think I'm malleable. So like if I'm talking to a Trini person, I have a full-on Trini accent.
That, I think that's a Guyanese thing, though.
Do we?
I think so.
I think it's an American thing.
Because you know what? We're the only culture, like Guyanese people, that we don't belong anywhere.
Yeah.
We're not like Guyanese enough for Guyana. We're not Indian enough for India. We're not American enough for America.
We're not Caribbean enough for Caribbeans.
So it's we're just a one-off.
We're some random culture.
So we blend and mesh with everything.
No, but I when I'm talking to like my Trini friends or Trini artists that we work with, all you hear is
all you.
Yeah, or I'll be like, I had to go to the bathroom today. And I'll say, if I'm talking to, so a lot of the one main Trini artist that I work with, which is probably, because all of my friends are my friends are mixed. A lot of them there's a few Trinis, there's a few Guyanese, but the people that I speak to on a daily basis, are most of the artists, right? Or my best friend, she's also Trini, but she speaks in a regular American accent when we talk, right?
Like you?
Yeah, like I do, right? So when I'm talking to the main Trini artists that I see a lot or speak to a lot, I'll realize that I'm even typing in Trini accent.
Oh no!
And then when I talk to like Randy Reckless, I just mentioned he's one of my best friends, and Randy was born here, but he's got the rawest Guyanese accent. So when he's talking to me, then it picks up, and I'm like, okay. I could do this. When I'm in Guyana, it's a different story.
Right.
It's a full Guyanese accent that comes out.
Well, I came here when I was 4 years old.
Yeah.
So I went to kindergarten here. And everyone be like, where you get this Guyanese accent from? Because my parents didn't really speak too much Guyanese. It was more American. And my cousin came from Guyana. And boy, did he teach us some stuff. He was like, listen, must walk karna to karna. And I'm like, what? He's like, must walk karna to karna.
My dad will be like, you have no idea what's going on. And I'm like, idea? Idea, Papa, idea. I call my dad Papa too.
Don't ask mom for Tylenol. You getting Tylenol. And my daughter be like, Grandma, there's no G in Tylenol. And I be like, Mom, Tylenol. She be like, man, just give me the Tylenol. The funniest thing when we pronounce is Adidas. But I think we do pronounce it right, Adidas. I think it might be Adidas.
But when I'm just telling you, I sometimes my friends will be like, you're a fake Guyanese. I'm like, no, I'm not. Okay, it's just because the Trini accent is easy to actually imitate.
Yes, it is. Listen, Guyanese accent, you gotta put work in that. You gotta get it down to your soul.
It's like a full on. It's a totally different thing when you're talking in a Guyanese accent.
I'm on the TikTok Guyanese side of things. So I follow a lot. See who which influencers are cool. Send them whichever PR kit. So they were fighting, and someone was like, "Ayu is Ayu," and she was like, "Ayu." I was like, I love my Guyanese people, boy. So that's my new stimming word. I'm going around and everyone like, Ayu. My favorite word though for Guyanese is abidi.
Abidis, yeah. I can't say that word for some reason.
No, it took me a while.
I can't put it in a sentence. I can't when I'm speaking to.
I'm trying to put it in a sentence right now.
Yeah, when I'm speaking to it's hard for me to say it.
The abidis thing. No, that don't sound.
It doesn't sound.
No.
See, it doesn't feel right.
I think you just say abidis and that's it. Love Guyana.
Me too. And
I
it's
am
great.
trying to launch Yuvana in Guyana.
Ooh, that'd be nice.
Yeah, if I could get some space in a store, like in a mall, like shelf space, before I could launch like an actual store, that would be great. We're trying to get a lot of our products from Guyana, the Demerara sugar,
Oh wow.
or the sugar scrubs, the lip scrubs, and the fractionated coconut oil from Guyana that goes into our lip oil. So if we could get our boxes and packaging from there, would be great too.
Have you like gone to Guyana and actually done, I don't want to say research, but like met with some people there? There's like like the government.
Yes,
and,
yes, yes.
Yeah.
Deal with the Guyana consulate here.
Okay.
I haven't been back to Guyana. I don't even want to say it.
Oh my God. I love it.
93 or 94?
Okay, I was born 94. I'll be 32 this year.
I was born 79.
So you don't look like you were born in 79.
Yes, it's that Yuvana Beauty.
But like I love Guyana.
Yeah. Oh, when I did go in 93, I cried for my mom to leave me there.
It's just and I like to say this a lot to my friends. I grew up very bougie, right? Like, you grow up in America, especially in New York.
We have all these amenities. Yes.
You're very used to like the hotel looking a specific way, running water, and just certain things, right? So I remember when I was younger and my parents would take me to Guyana or Trinidad, I would feel uncomfortable because I wanted to be like in the nicest hotel and make sure there was AC
no
and
mosquitoes flying around.
Yeah, right? But as an adult now, oh my God. As soon as I land in Guyana, the best thing, I go to the hotel, I take a shower, freshen up because you're on the flight for so long, shorts and a t-shirt, and I'm down the block getting curry.
Right.
Or like
Or
across
ice
the street having like, I'm not a Banks girl. Sorry, guys. Sorry, the Guyanese people. I'm a Stag person. To all my Trini people, Stag. But I love Stag, and I'll be across the street having a beer. Like I'm okay with the heat. I'm okay with the not wearing any. I keep dropping my phone. I'm okay with not wearing like makeup and like just throwing on a t-shirt and like shorts and like, or even like whatever, and like this is not an unpopular opinion because a lot of people have been saying this these days. Not to fight with our Trini people, but Guyanese curry, especially back home,
it's the best. Listen, Rihanna said it. That Guyanese food is the best. So.
You know what it is too? I've realized this, and I was having this conversation with a restaurant owner. Every country will obviously think that their curry or food is the best, right? Because that's what people are grown up on. But the spices are different in the way they make it in every country. Because my palate growing up Guyanese curry has always been my favorite.
And it's chicken curry, not curry chicken.
Yeah. We're about to create a fight for this. But I think I just go with the idea that there's grammar.
My husband's
Jamaican.
Jamaican. So
he
doesn't like masala, like he doesn't like cumin. So he likes the Jamaican curry. And they just use curry powder. But it's still mixed with cumin and coriander and all that stuff, but it's very light.
Yes.
And I love my Guyanese curry. It has to be dark.
Well, that's because it has like so many different flavors.
Masala,
the masala is different. Like even when I went to
in there, bay leaf.
Even when I went to Trinidad in February, I said to my friend, like, the one thing we have to do is we're here, like we need to get curry, right? And fruits and curry were like my thing.
Yes.
Fruits, curry, coconut water.
The jelly.
And
so me and you could be friends. I'll take the jelly, you could take the water.
So I was like, these are like staples, right? Like, like and the one thing I will say, in general, any island, any Caribbean country you go to, fruits and coconut water are like
sugarcane
are the best thing in those islands, right? Yes. Or those countries. So, but we ended up getting Trini curry, and I was like, it doesn't hit me the same. It doesn't hit me the same. And there's nothing wrong with it because I've also had Surinamese curry, and I don't like Surinamese food as much. It's not my thing. It's because they go light on the curry.
Right.
And they go light on the
kind of like Thai curry.
The masala. Yeah, exactly. So I think it's just based on everybody's palate. at this point.
Yeah.
We're
I
just
think
gonna
Guyanese
be
curry comes true to the Indian
roots.
masala. Yeah.
Yeah.
On how they make it.
But it's crazy how our cultures as Indo-Caribbeans are so similar to India itself. Like, Guyanese people say cook up, right? In Trini people say pilau. In India, there's palau.
It's palau, right?
But it's yellow and it's more, but the grain of the rice is very
different.
similar. But the color is different and the masala that they put in it is different.
Different, right? They use. I think the palau is lighter.
It's lighter.
Yeah.
It's more of like something you just kind of have like on a.
They call that palace food.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's very similar.
Dainty and very special.
Yeah. Like we, Trini people have the tasa, we have the dolak and the
music, the drums,
the dole. Sorry, what we have, So it's a lot of it is very similar.
Well, the first boat dropped off at Trinidad.
Did it?
Yeah.
Wow.
The first one that sailed went to Trinidad.
Wow.
And then everywhere else, but yeah. So we're family still with Trinidad. I'll be like, listen, we're the same. We just got dropped off at different stops.
We're all the same at this point.
Like, come on. This is division, and you Guyanese, you Trini, I'm like. First, people think like when I say Guyana, they're like Ghana.
Yeah.
They're like, you from Africa?
It's such a common misconception.
Yeah, Ghana
or New Guinea.
New Guinea. Oh,
Guinea. I might not be pronouncing
right.
that.
No, you're pronouncing it.
Yeah.
Right.
Because I've seen someone. I was on Instagram the other day and it came up on my For You page because on the podcast page, a lot of it's the algorithm is all for Caribbean things, all things Caribbean, and someone had shouted out Queens and like the Caribbean community, and the caption said New Guinea, and I was like,
wrong.
But
caption.
He was saying Guyana,
right?
And I was like,
even the caption doesn't get it right.
These subtle things, and I'm like,
did you see the TikTok video when an Indian girl was whining? And the whole TikTok was like, I didn't know Indian girls could whine.
Yes, the same, and a lot of that same video, a lot of people have been posting Indo-Caribbeans. They come from, and I'm like,
that's when the world found out we exist.
Yeah,
like with that girl whining in a video.
Yeah,
I'm like, crazy.
It's actually insane how different like to portray or not to get the word out there, right? Because I mean, I always say this. I say this in every episode. We are a minority culture. There's no doubt about it.
Minority to the minority to the minority.
But like you just said, like how minority we are should be.
Right. We should be a little bit up there. I mean, Guyana is like the only country that could sustain itself on its own, right? And look what they're doing. They have their bridge built before our Van Wyck is done.
Yeah. Oh my God, that Van Wyck is insane.
That is, I've been living here since I was 4 years old, and that JFK airport is still not done.
The Van Wyck, oh my God.
Have
you seen memes about the Van Wyck, by the way?
Yes, many. many.
Where they're like, our grandkids are still going to be going through that Van Wyck.
And the Van Wyck is still under construction. Hey, that's part of being a New Yorker.
I borrowed my dad's car the other day because mine's getting fixed up right now. And I had to pick him up to drop off the car back. And there was a nail in the tire. And he's like, where'd you drive? I'm like, on the Van
Wyck.
What do you expect?
Like, come on. I already cracked my rim on the Van Wyck.
I was like, I did not do this in Long Island.
Right.
I did this on the damn Van Wyck.
Heavens, no, Long Island would never.
No.
Not all that tax you pay in there.
They complain about grass length.
Man, noise, everything.
2 inches of grass length.
Someone outside their house that looking,
We left a bike by mistake in the front of the yard. That's a ticket.
Listen, when I get into Nassau County, I drive different. I'm not aggressive. I'm not Queens and Brooklyn driving. I'm like, okay. Nassau cops are different from NYPD.
No, they are. They are. As someone who lives here, in Nassau, trust me. Trust me.
It's a different ball game.
You also can't look like you're doing anything crazy.
I'm well behaved when I'm in law. Volume's down.
Yeah. you can like be on your phone hands free, right? And like be talking. But if I'm in Nassau County and there's a cop next to me and I'm talking, I'm like, hold on, there's a cop next
You'll
to
be
me.
like, I don't even want to give him a reason to stop me.
Just give me a second. There's a cop. This is what I'm saying to my friends on the phone. Give me a second. And my friends are like, do you have a phone in your hand? I'm like, no. And they're like, and I'm like, nope, you're on the Bluetooth, but still. No,
Yeah, you never know.
we're not doing this.
Be like, my luck today. Oh, gosh.
Okay, so what I really just want to quickly go back into, your skincare line is launching soon. Do you have a tentative?
Maybe if I stick with the generic containers that the lab offers, it can come out like in a week or two. But I really wanted to do something special. So with Yuvana, it means, well, you know what Yuvana means, right? Well, it's Sanskrit for youthful, right? So
it's Sanskrit, so that's a little, it's more, the terms are different. Yeah.
So I wanted something like a bottle that looks youthful, like a fountain of youth.
Okay.
So, and I'm a perfectionist. I'm trying to get over that, honestly. And I think if I get over that perfectionist part, I'll probably launch much sooner.
So what would you say for women? I mean, again, I know your demographic mainly is 35 and up, but again, there's no later age to start all of that, right? That being said, as someone, I guess my age or even younger, what would you say would be like the tips of like what you should look after as you're getting into that space?
Starting off from like 18, I mean, even my daughter, she's 12, and I put sunscreen on her when she goes out. And I let her use like CeraVe moisturizer. She likes Babble, but I have, whatever. These kids, Bubble or Babble. Yeah, and no drunk elephant for her. We are not paying that price for a little 11-year-old with no skincare issues. So I'm like, girl, CeraVe for you. And so I get her on her little routine. So I think starting off from young, just cleansing, cleaning the skin, and putting on a moisturizer, going outside and putting on a sunscreen. Those are the 3 things you can do at a young age to keep your skin looking young and healthy. With me, I happen to have lupus, so that's why I started my sunscreen journey younger. So that's how come my skin kind of, I look a little, I don't want to say it, but I look a little younger than I am.
You do.
Yeah. And it's because of all the sunscreen I had to protect myself from. So thank you, lupus, in a way. But I would say those 3 things are the most important thing.
Okay.
Once you do that, you eliminate getting fine lines as often. Your collagen is good. Eating right.
Yeah, something we don't do.
So I try to follow as much Dr. Sebi. I don't know if you heard of him. He's from Honduras. He passed away, but he has an alkaline vegan diet. And I want to say when I was diagnosed with lupus in 2012, I got really sick. And then like 2015, that's when the hip started. So they put me on steroids, prednisone, and that drug, because my kidney was acting up, caused my hips, all my joint bones to die. So I probably need to get multiple joint surgeries, but right now it's just the 2 hips and the right shoulder. So taking the steroids is what caused all these problems. And I said, you know what, I'm not going to keep doing this. I need to find something else. And then I found out about Dr. Sebi in 2012, but I looked at the videos and I saw what they were eating and drinking, and I was like, no, not doing that. I like my McDonald's and my, all that ice cream. I'm not detoxing. And then Left Eye Lopez from TLC was there. So I was like, all right, when I'm ready, I'll go do that. So when I got diagnosed with the hips, I'm like, oh my gosh, I got to go see Dr. Sebi.
Yeah.
So when I called USA Village, he already had passed away. And I'm like, right when I needed him. But I did speak to like people in the Ucha Village, and Pablo Medina, he helped me out. He sent me some stuff to get me started. So I had to like detox. And I want to tell you, the 3rd day on that diet, I cried.
Wow.
Because I felt like myself before lupus. I could not believe it. So I went to my doctor and I have a rheumatologist. She's great. Dr. Oskanez from Colombia. She's amazing. So I told her, I'm not trying to get more surgeries. So we're going to have to do something different. No more prednisone. So she put me on Celsep. And I told her I want to start this alkaline vegan diet. She's like, what's that? So she's like, you shouldn't follow someone that's not a doctor and all that stuff. I said, listen, I don't have nothing to lose But all to gain, if I try this, let's try it and see what happens. So she put me on, she did a baseline test of everything on my levels. I went on the diet for 2 months. When she tested me, I was negative for lupus. Nothing. My inflammation level was like 8, which has never been an 8. It's always been 32 and up in the red zone. So she was like, you basically cured your lupus. She's like, what did you do again? Because she's a whole research doctor.
Yeah.
And I'm like, it's the food we're eating.
Yeah.
It's a really strict diet. It's getting used to. But the good thing with us being Indian, a lot of the food we eat. So like the dal and kalaloo, pumpkin, squash, all those things we already eat. Chickpeas is the superfood. So like chana. So I was eating chana, every style you could give me chana. And my doctor was like, I hope you like chickpeas. I'm like, I actually do.
Well, you know, it's funny. A lot of the Indian actors and stuff, when they go on their diets,
It's chickpeas?
it's dal. It's like
Okra.
they say sabzi, like so like a sabzi and roti. So like an okra, like a
Yeah, roti probably
baigan
doesn't have
choka.
meat. It's probably a...
They use they probably will use like they call it jawar roti, or they'll make like quinoa roti.
Right,
They'll
right.
like grind the quinoa
Yeah,
and
so
make
we can't
flour
have
out of
white
it.
flour, only
Almond flour and yeah.
we have to have Kemp, and some, it's like the original grains.
Yeah.
So with him is like the food you have to eat has to produce a live seed. So a lot of the food we eat produces dead seeds, so they're like GMO. So sticking to food that was originally made, not man-made. And so a lot of things are off the list.
Yeah. Wow.
And no meat. And so like if you're going to go into it, if you're going to stop the meat, you know, you go in stages. So I started just eating chicken breast because the blood in the meat is what causes inflammation. And so chicken breast has less blood. So if, you know, start off like that, then get into the fish. And then eventually I started cutting off. When I started feeling better, it was motivation for me to just stop.
Honestly, the stages thing I agree with, and I say that because when I fast for Navrat,
It's hard.
I'm dying.
I'm like trembling and shaking. My blood sugar low. I feel like I'm about to pass out.
I feel like I'm having just bread and salad, like lettuce. Because I'm like, or like pizza.
Yeah. I was overweight too. With the steroids, I gained 50 pounds.
Oh, wow.
Yep. So I had to lose 20 pounds in a month. And I told my doctor, like, how am I going to lose that? I can't. My hips are broken.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, you just need to do 4 things and you don't need to exercise. So I'm like, well, I'm going to tell everyone. He was like, no sugary snacks, no rice, no bread, and no fried food.
Everything that we love.
That's what I told him. I was like, well, what am I going to eat?
We're Guyanese. We can't.
No roti, no rice.
No rice.
So what I did, I replaced like the rice and the roti with vegetables. So like corn. I know. I ate a lot of baked salmon, a lot of baked chicken. So like the baked chicken, I had potato, a lot of potato. But it worked. I didn't want to disappoint him, so I was on that diet. No donuts, no nothing, no cake, nothing. And I did lose exactly 20 pounds.
Wow.
So if you want to lose 20 pounds in a month, that's what you do.
So your motto is eating healthy.
Eating healthy.
Sunscreen. And a good moisturizer from Young.
Yes. And washing your face. What a good
Washing your face, yeah. So basically what we're taught to do, just do it earlier.
Yes.
Like have a proper moisturizer, have a sunscreen.
But you know, in our culture, it's like if we take care of our skin and our face, it's like we're considered vain and selfish. And, you know, as a woman, you think you have to put all your love into your children and your husband, and then we forget about, you know, us. So I always tell my clients, your skin is your largest organ of your body.
It is.
It's outside. It's getting everything. And when you absorb certain things, you can break out. Your skin absorbs a lot of chemicals, and so you have to be really careful what you're putting on your body. Even the clothes you're wearing, what materials they're made out of. So I always tell women, don't care what people say. You need to take care of your skin. You need to be in that mirror. You need to do facials once a month. Chemical peels are great for us. Microneedling, it depends on, how dark your skin is. You want to make sure you go to a esthetician that knows how to deal with pigmented skin.
Yeah.
Because the way we treat pigmented skin and non-pigment is totally different.
Yeah.
So with like non-pigmented skin, they use abrasive techniques to break up the skin and then heal it back, and it comes great. With us, if we break up our skin, we're damaging and we're getting dark spots, and it just doesn't work the same.
Yeah.
So it's not a one size fit all with your skincare. You want to make sure you get a good esthetician that knows about our pigmentation. So I would say definitely a facial, and take care of yourself. It's okay to get facials. A lot of my clients, their daughters book me for their mom.
Because women that are older don't really do it for themselves.
It's usually their first time sitting in my chair, and they're like 60, 70, 80. And I'm like, sit back, relax. And they're like so tense. And I'm like, no, relax. This is your day.
This is your time to be like
and
calm.
They're like, wow, I could do that. And then I give them a massage because, the esthetician part comes out. My makeup takes an hour and a half, 2 hours, because I give you a good massage before. Because I got to gosh all you. I got to get that up. We're lifting.
Yeah.
And it does work. So I give them and they're like, oh my God, I never got this before. And they're just sitting there and they doze off. And I'm like, yep, that's it. I'm like, you need to do this for yourself. Then it ends up being into a whole therapy session. Then the nonprofit life counseling comes in.
Okay, well, I just want to quickly, we're right on time actually. Yay. I want to just say thank you for coming on.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
I think this was amazing. I think talking about skincare, even though you may feel like you're too young to really, really get into it, especially I think for, like you said, 35 and up demographic, I think this was a great conversation. I think a lot of us who are older or getting into that mid-20s to mid-30s age kind of need to recognize that bodies will start changing.
Oh, yeah.
I also think that it's not such a big conversation in our community because we tend to just go and not really sit down and realize what we're putting in our body and our face and things like that. And I think that this was a great message for everybody.
Especially our moms and aunties out there.
Yeah.
Fill up your cup first before you try filling up other people's cup. That's what I always say.
And I also love that you're coming out with a men's line because I think men need it too.
Men actually purchase more from me than women.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, because I do have the samples out, and they were like, could you just make me a jar? I'm like, I don't have They're like, just put it in something. And they actually feel like seen now.
Okay.
And they do need to be seen. They can't put makeup on and hide what problems and imperfections. So they definitely need skincare.
Yeah.
And there's nothing wrong with men taking care of their skin, going and get a mani and a pedi. I love to see
and
men.
facials too.
Yes, I love
Steams,
to see.
all of those things. Do it at home. I love when women are in relationships and they're showing their husbands are sitting with them with the face masks on too. I think it's the greatest thing.
Yes.
But like I said, thank you so much for coming on. This was such a nice conversation.
The studio is so beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, and I love your show.
Oh, thanks.